push your buttons. Hi, I'm Nancy.
Hey.
And this is, did you meet Mary Jean outside?
Yeah,
Okay.
talking about fish.
And the goldfish.
And the goldfish, what was the goldfish's name?
I don't know.
You like, how big was he?
Well, the biggest one I ever saw was like the big.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen a goldfish that big.
Well, you will now.
I will walk outside there, huh?
My next door neighbor raises goldfish. She's got all kinds of big ponds in her backyard and sells goldfish to everybody.
Now that's some fish. Lizards and frogs and turtles. Turtles eat everything that's dead. They're like,
I know. Do you like to go fishing?
not really.
Not really.
Because it's a shame to kill such a sweet creature.
It's very true. Very, very true.
And rare. And a ridiculous trick to them. They're like, hey, that's a trick. I'm not going there.
They should know, exactly. Exactly. Well, we're here I just want to ask you, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, and then Glenn may ask you a few questions too. Nancy here is going to type down everything that we say in here. So there will be like a little notebook that has everything we say. So any questions that we ask you, if you could say, if it's a yes or no question, instead of nodding your head, if you could say yes or no, that would be great. Again, I'm Chris, and she's going to take down everything that we said. And any questions that we ask you in here today, we just want you to tell the truth, okay? Can we agree on that? You know the difference between a truth and a lie, right?
Yeah,
If I said, that I have a red tie on,
I would say no.
that I'd be telling you a lie, wouldn't I? Exactly.
Sorta.
Sorta?
Like a joke.
Like, okay. Well, just without being a joke. But you're right. You're right. But that would be a lie, right? That wouldn't be the truth, right? Okay.
Do you want him sworn?
Yeah, that's, we can agree, stipulate on the competency. You've sent me all the...
Yeah. There's one thing I'd like for you to do. I work for your dad, okay? If Chris asks, or if I ask a question, okay, and you don't understand what we're talking about, say, I don't understand what you're talking about, okay? And we'll re-ask a question so that you understand it.
Okay.
Because sometimes lawyers use too many words. You can laugh.
It's funny.
And also, if you don't know the answer to a question, just say, I don't know. Okay, that's fine. All right? So do you have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay. Are you ready to start? Okay, well then Chris is going to start.
Okay. All right. Will you say what your name is?
Gabe
And what's your last name?
Harris.
Okay. And how old are you,
No.
Gabe? Oh,
I have a second name.
what is it?
Steven.
Stephen? Gabe Stephen Harris?
Yeah, and my mom used to say Gabriel Stephen Harris when he's like, Gabriel Stephen Harris, when I'm in trouble. I'm like, I'm so busted.
I know. My mom would do the same thing to me, and my sister would say the same thing to me.
And I used to hear it every single day.
I used to hear it every single day when I throw something out the window. Like
Well-
a CD. I thought it was a Frisbee.
Doesn't
I was
sing.
like, a Frisbee?
Do they go farther than a frisbee?
Pretty far.
Pretty far.
Off the deck. We throw it and there's a pond like 2 or 3 feet away. And some has landed there. Like, I just threw a car over there.
You threw a car over there.
Not like a big one, a toy one.
Oh, a toy
like
car.
about like that big.
About to say super strong.
I was like,
Like a Matchbox car. Huh?
yeah, and then it got way shallow. I was like, hey, this is my car, it's rusted, so I'm busted.
And who do you live with, Gabe?
My dad, my mom, she didn't die. Well, she actually,
Does she live
she's
somewhere
far,
else?
far away.
Do you know where she
Like
lives?
in Fort Walton or something like that.
Oh, okay. Did somebody tell you that she died?
No.
Oh.
No.
Nobody told you that? Okay. Does anybody else live with you and your dad?
Yeah.
Who's that?
It's a guy named Joe.
Joe?
His house got brought away by the bank.
Oh, okay.
And he's staying with us for a while.
Okay. Does your little brother live with you?
I have a little brother.
What's his
6
name?
years old.
What's his name?
Toby.
And he does live with you guys?
Yeah.
How old are you?
But he sure would rough. He gave me this scar.
Oh no, how'd you get that?
On the way to vacation Bible school, he just scratched me.
No.
I was like, and he just got away. It wasn't bleeding.
Did it hurt?
I was like, it didn't hurt, but it did make like a little scar. Just
It'll go away, I'll bet. That stuff, I've still got some scratches from when I was your age.
when you pick the scab and it turns white, that means it's not going to grow scab. It means it's going to grow your skin just like this.
Oh, your skin
That's
will
why I
grow.
picks my scabs very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you?
Come on, please don't bleed.
How old are you, Gabe?
9 years old. I
Nine.
just turned 9 on May 15th.
Really? Do you have a birthday party?
Not
Get-
exactly. Well, 2 of my classmates came
There you go.
and my friends.
There you go. What'd y'all do?
Mostly went to the beach. Showed my baby African cyclins. They had 2 patches of babies.
What did?
2 patches of babies of African cyclins. African cyclins, they had 2 patches of babies.
What's an African cyclin?
Chicklid.
Cichlid?
It's actually a type of fish.
Oh, it's a fish? Okay. Had a lot of babies?
Oh yeah, and they grow big.
Really? How big do they grow when they're fully grown? Do you know?
Well, probably like that big.
Wow.
I don't know.
But you're gonna find out, huh?
And then they don't grow as big as they usually do in the tank. They grow as big as there's enough room.
Yep, that's
Like
true.
that goldfish this big. Well, I have an African cyclin about that big. We were worrying about it being gonna eat the babies, but it had babies.
Really?
Yeah, it was a male too.
The male had babies?
Well, actually a female. And it was way too small to have eggs, but it just laid eggs. And there's this big one that does not share the anchor. Just goes in it and lay eggs on it. Scares every fish away.
Wow.
But the ones with the littler babies, like that big.
Okay. Well, where are you in school, Gabe?
The zoo. Lighthouse Christian Academy.
Lighthouse Christian Academy. How's school go? When did you guys start back?
Monday.
How is it?
Good.
You having fun? What grade are you in?
3rd. Just
Third.
turned 3rd.
Really? 3rd grade was my favorite grade. You like it so far?
I'm stuck with 4th.
You're what?
I'm stuck with 4th.
Stuck with 4th?
4th and 3rd and 4th actually is what we're stuck with. Used to be 4th and 5th.
Oh, okay, so you're just with 3rd and 4th graders?
Yes.
They have you guys together in the same class?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I have 2 teachers. Bob Grant, we call him Grant, and Miss Chapa, we don't know her first name.
Oh,
He
really?
doesn't ever tell us it.
Do you like your teachers?
Yeah.
Nice so far?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, and you can just, just be honest with us and tell us the truth. Gabe, have you ever seen anybody with guns at any time?
Yeah. And my mom's dad.
Really? When did you see him with guns?
Like long when I was like 4, 3, something like that.
When you were 3 or 4 years old?
Yeah.
Okay. What was he doing with the guns?
Actually, he murdered a guy named Jack Stevens. Murdered
When
at his house.
did that happen?
Like I drew a picture of it.
Mm-hmm. Is this when did you draw? Is this the picture right here? We'll mark this as Exhibit 1. Is that one of the pictures?
Yeah,
Really?
yes it was.
When did you draw these pictures?
Well, those ones were when I was 8.
Those you drew those when these two when
I'm
you were
9
8.
now.
You're 9 now. Yeah, you get turned 9 just recently, a couple months ago, huh?
Oh, that one I just drew when I was 9 before.
You just drew this one. When did you draw that one?
Like Tuesday night.
Tuesday night. Why'd you decide to draw that one on Tuesday night?
My dad did. Threw a frog at Tuesday night.
He did what?
I did.
You
There
threw
was
a
just 2,
frog?
I caught it. My dad said to let it go because my other 2 starved and they died.
Did your dad tell you to draw these pictures?
Yeah, and then just threw the toad across the whole street. But I threw it pretty far. Might have hit a tree and got stuck on the tree, and he'll be the first toad to get on the tree.
Really?
And then he'll fall off into mud, I hope. Or hay.
You might. That's where you hope
I'd
they go.
rather fall in hay besides a thorn bush.
So Tuesday night when what did your dad ask you when he asked you to draw that? Do you remember what he said?
No.
You don't? He just asked you to draw a picture. What did he ask you to draw a picture of?
This.
Do you know?
Jack Stephen got murdered.
Okay.
This is the part that's true.
Okay. And so you saw your grandfather hurt somebody with the guns.
Yeah.
What did he do?
Well, my little brother was best at playing with a pistol. He accidentally pulled the trigger and it was like, and it made a hole in the wall. I was like, so we're so busted.
So your little brother did that?
Yeah, I was thinking of what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like, he didn't know, I didn't, I'm busted, I didn't do it.
Did you tell anybody when that happened?
Yeah, my brother did. He said Gabe did it. He lied. He said Gabe did it. No.
Tried to blame it on you? Yep, that happens sometimes.
At least my grandfather believed me. I said, no, he didn't. He did.
So, did your dad tell you to tell other people that your grandfather killed Jack Stevens?
Well, yeah, that's what he wanted me to tell you guys about mostly.
That's what you talked to. What did you talk? You talked to him about it before today, this morning?
I don't understand.
Okay. Did your dad talk to you about what was going to happen today, like what we were going to do in here?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
What he always said is, we're gonna look at the fish and play with toys. That's what he mostly wants.
And that's what you're going to get to continue to do, definitely. So, did you actually see your grandfather kill Jack Stevens, or did your dad just tell you to tell everybody that?
No, he didn't tell me to do that. But it's true. He did. No, not Dad. Well, my grandfather did murder Jack Stevens.
And you saw this happen?
Well, at first I heard it, and then I peeked, and then I saw it. And then I saw Jack Stevens just laying on the floor, not breathing. I was like, then he caught me awake. I thought he didn't see me, so I ran.
Okay.
And it's a bit following, trying to pretend it. So he said, can't you help me? Wake up, Turtle. And I just did.
Did you ever see your grandfather dig up anything in the ground?
Actually, I did.
You did?
That was
What'd you
him.
see?
He actually buried it for like a couple days. Then he wanted to throw it on a tree, tie it on a tree and burn it.
Really?
Till it fell and it scared us all.
Really? Where was it? Was that in your grandfather's backyard?
Well, he buried it in his backyard for sure. But he actually, we ran for a forest.
No.
No, not exactly a forest. Well, like a ton of woods. There was this old dead tree. Well, the leaves were like falling off, and they were not green. They were like brown, like fall.
Really? What's your favorite color that a leaf turns?
Oh boy.
I like it when they turn orange and red.
I like it. I used to collect them.
Really?
I hate to collect them now. I like mushrooms growing in my front yard.
I always liked when I
Backyard.
go kick the mushrooms over when they're growing.
I just want to let them go. My dad ran over two. It didn't he killed one, but he killed a half of one.
They'll grow back, huh?
Yeah, this is squishy one that was too cute to kill.
Too cute to kill. That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
there's
That
this
happens.
little baby one. I was like, what is this, an onion? And then it was the weirdest mushroom I ever saw.
I
When
bet.
I killed it. Well, no, the root was still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's looked there without this root. It
Okay.
looked weird.
So, all right. I need to ask you another question. How long was it? Did you tell your daddy that you saw your grandfather kill Jack Stevens?
Yeah. Yes, I did. Wait, what?
Did you tell your dad about what you saw your grandfather do to Jack Stevens?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it was after you saw that before you told him? Before you told your dad?
And what was it? What was
Do you-
that question?
Do you know how long of a time it was between when you saw your grandfather hurt Jack Stevens until you told your daddy about it?
Yeah.
How long was it? Do you remember?
No.
You don't
I
remember? That's okay. I don't think I have any other questions.
Pillow.
Pillow?
Yeah.
What's pillow? That's your pillow? Let me see that. The Air Force pillow, huh?
Mhm.
Awesome.
Mine.
Your pillow? I like that pillow.
I like to sleep.
Keep it safe. Keep it safe. I don't have any more questions. Do you?
I got a couple for you.
About fish?
For me?
No,
I thought you meant you had some for me.
About turtles or fish?
no. We can talk about that if you want. What can you tell me about turtles? Have you ever had a turtle?
I have
As a
3
pet?
of them.
Little ones or like that, or like the big box turtles?
Not how. Well, we have a pretty big one that we saved. It was the first pet in that house. We saved it from getting eaten by a goose. Well, we weren't supposed to. Well, no one even saw it. Then it was like this gate. You're not supposed to get any turtles for yourself. But this goose trying to eat it. My dad just got it. He dropped it. And I don't remember where the goose got. But he was scared, all right. He didn't. I thought he'll bring the turtle with him. But he didn't. He got too scared and dropped it. And then he got it, and then he was like, poor thing. We thought it was dead. And Dad was like just sitting it right in front of the bench. They're pretty fast on carpet than they are on hard table. They just bounce around.
I bet.
But on the carpet, they go like, "Ew." They're pretty fast for a little guy. You have red belly, a Mississippi gnat, a green snapping turtle, or actually a green painted turtle. And we had a black spiked soft shell turtle. It died.
Are they good
The
to eat?
suckerfish was like, huh? Are you dead?
Are they good to eat?
We didn't eat it. It wasn't big enough. It was like that big.
You never had turtle soup?
Ew.
Yeah.
I never even tasted turtle.
All right. When you were talking a couple of minutes ago about the forest, where is the forest?
Not exactly a forest, but I forgot where it was.
Is it like the woods around here when you're driving around Niceville and Navarre and all that? Was it very far away?
No, pretty much. Took like 2 hours.
Okay. And why were you in the forest?
My brother was. We were. I don't really like to talk about this, but we were actually gonna. It's the only way to get all this stuff getting rid of. We were just like,
Did your grandpa bring you to the forest?
yeah. It was like, well, it didn't seem like a forest. All I could hear was frogs, and that's it. It wasn't pretty scary. All I could hear was frogs, and nothing that I saw was frogs, not even a bug. I didn't even find any termites under a stick. All I found was frogs, 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 frogs. Everywhere frogs. Not like dragonflies or mosquitoes. Nothing even bit me.
Cool. I get bitten all the time when I go outside. When you went to the forest, was it daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime, and all I could feel biting me was frogs. Frogs, 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 frogs. Well, I saw this mosquito. And I've been bit. Yeah, I've been bitten. I've been bitten a lot, but what I mostly saw was frogs. It was the weirdest thing I ever did.
When you went to the forest, who was with you?
My grandfather and my brother, and you know how bad guys dressed as a police officer? Well, we have one of them with us.
Do you know who that was?
I don't remember his name.
What did he look like?
Well, he got my dad in jail for 6 days. He had a white mustache, a white hair, and that's all I recognize from him.
Okay.
And he looked like a good cop because he was a good guy.
Did did anybody? Do you know what a threat is?
Yeah,
What's a threat?
like something like murder or like being mean to someone. Like throwing their shoes on a power line. Like something like that.
All right. So if I threaten you, like if you don't do
What you
your
say.
homework,
Yeah, homework.
you're gonna go to bed.
That's it.
Is that a threat?
Well, no. It's like, just life.
It's just life.
Yeah, it's just life. I don't understand much about life. I left this frog free. It was like, ooh, froggy. And then just hopped into water. Didn't swim very fast. I got him. And I caught some guppies that day too. And then my dad told me to let it free. Then we found this big fish that Dad almost caught. And it'll be a great fish to put with the African cyclones. And well, when we let the frog loose, chomp, chomp, chomp. The fish just ate it. The fish brought it with him, spit it out. I was like, a frog? And then I was just about to run into the water. I didn't have any socks on. I had a rock accident that day.
Let me ask you another question. Did your dad tell you to make this stuff up about Jack Stevens?
No, not at all. It's actually like true. Like very true.
Okay. Did anybody remember when I was talking about a threat? Like if I, tell Chris that, unless he buys lunch for me, I'm gonna bop him in the mouth.
That is a threat.
That's a threat, right? Did anybody threaten
Or
you?
hang him on a tree.
Did anybody threaten you about this story about Jack Stevens?
Oh yeah, my uncle said he was gonna like hang me nail me on something.
He's gonna nail you.
Yeah, but I ain't afraid.
If you told this story about Jack Stevens, is that
Yeah, I
it?
just already did it, so he ain't gonna do nothing. But I know he isn't gonna meet it because there's thousands of police everywhere searching for him. And who's up in the air protecting me in the heavens? It's God, and I know he'll protect me from being killed. And Papa threatened us to be killed, sort of.
What did he say?
Well, I don't know, but my dad knows. Exactly, he knows what he says.
Okay.
I think he forgot.
All right.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think I'm done. Are you done, Chris?
Yeah, we're finished.
Yay. But I want to go back with the goldfish.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Goldfish time.
We're still gonna be recorded. We're not gonna turn the recording off between.
Toby better not be scared to tell a lie.
Can you just put that out so I remember to make a copy of it? Before we leave?
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask him. I'm not gonna ask this one.
But you wanted this, you want this whole thing attached to
Yes.
this? Okay.
Need another copy of that for your file?
Probably.
I'll get you one.
Oh, this, I'll make you a copy before we leave.
Okay, make a copy here.
What kind you like?
I like some just red.
And this one likes to be called Toby.
As far as I know.
Okay. I didn't know if you'd ever met him before.
No, I've never met the kids.
Yeah, let's Gabe doing in the kitchen.
He gets so good in here, he gets a cookie and he gets juice. How about that? Right in here. We're going in here.
Hey, Toby.
So Toby,
He's
you
got
can
some
just sit down right there, man.
How are you?
Good.
I'm Glenn. This is Chris.
How are you today?
Good.
Do you know Nancy?
I saw you outside, but I
Mhm.
don't think we spoke. Good to see you.
This is Miss Nancy, and you met Miss Mary Jean. We're here today. We're just going to ask you a couple of questions, and we want you to tell the truth to us. You know the difference in a truth and a lie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, will you say, when I ask you a question, she's going to write down and type down everything that we say in here. And so when Glenn or I asks you a question, if you'll just say yes or no, can you do that for me?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Very, very good. Okay, so like the difference in a truth and a lie. If I told you that, I'm wearing a red tie, would that be a truth or a lie?
Lie.
Exactly. But if I said that my piece of paper here is yellow, would that be a truth or a lie?
Truth.
There you go. So you understand what the difference in a truth and a lie?
Is a lie right or is it right or wrong to tell a lie?
Bad.
Why is it bad?
Because it's a sin.
Because it's a sin? Is that what you said? Okay. How old are you?
6.
How long have you been 6?
I don't really know.
When are you going to be 7?
October 25th.
Ooh, that's pretty close. That's like 2 months away.
Mm-hmm.
You ex-
Is that the truth?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Good deal.
How old do
Okay.
you think I am? 20?
Okay.
Yeah. You think I might be 15? If I told you I was 15, what do you think?
I think it'll be a lie.
That'd be a lie. Okay.
There
You
you
know
go.
what you're talking about.
We're ready. Good to go. Okay, Toby, I just want to ask you a few questions. Where are you in school?
Zoo.
What is that?
Lighthouse Christian Academy.
Okay, there you
How
go.
do they call it the zoo?
Because it's a zoo school.
The zoo. Oh, it's at the zoo.
It's at the zoo? Oh, wow. Do you like going and seeing the animals? What's your favorite animal?
Camels.
The camels, I like the camels too. They can drink, they don't have to drink water for a long time. Did you know that? They're not like us. We have to drink water every day.
I like the giraffes. They still have the giraffes?
Nah.
No?